Hi everybody, I am Wolf from Retro and Wolf, and we are also associated with Geek News Now, so you can go check them out at geeknewsnow.net. But with all of that, we're going to be getting back into some Dead by Daylight, me dying a lot. I do have the challenge of escaping with her, which means that I'm supposed to not die at least once. And I guess we're gonna see how well that goes. And I'm also supposed to unhook 3 survivors, so we'll see also how that goes. I might need to decrease that because I'm kind of being totally whited out. There we go. That's a little better. Thanks, Retro. I am pretty pale to begin with. I was the only one that put up an offering. Okay. Alright. Now, what always happens to me is when I'm supposed to unhook people, that is pretty much when I get hooked all the time. Well, it didn't give me any info on a killer, so apparently this is one I've gone against. Yeah, it does narrow it down. Oh, the loading screen. The Shattered Square. I haven't been to this one yet. I do not know this map. And I'm also processing that I don't think I have anything that's gonna tell me if the killer's coming my way, aside from the heartbeat. Hey! It's probably gonna be my one great skill of the night. Oh. Please don't see me. Please don't come up here. Okay. That worked. Let's bless this one. Hi, Mooglinator. Ah, dang it, I lost his name. Oh. Well, now he knows I'm right there. Hillbilly, that's that one. The killer is Hillbilly. Oh, I only have 2 generators left. Huh. Hello, basement. Honestly, Legend, I haven't played this in months, so I have yet to come against the Night Killer. So I honestly can't answer that question yet. I need him to go away. Least favorite. At this point, I would probably say Wesker. Just one more. But like I said, I also haven't really played this in a while. So Wesker's kind of one of the new ones that I got to play against. Oh wow, we're all here. Oh, and he knew where the hatch was, so he closed that one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. He didn't hit any of us. I feel kind of bad for that killer. Hey, I got to escape and survive. Yay, that means I can go to somebody else. I actually haven't really played as her before. Yeah, see, I feel so bad for him. Sorry. Yeah, Wesker is definitely OP, but I think about every killer becomes OP, and then they try to nerf them later, but they don't get them down to being kind of a good level, I suppose. But yeah, Wesker murdered me last week. It was actually a cool death. Although I think my favorite death, or the murder, I think you meant to say Wesker. I mean, some people will agree with you that Westerns are dope. Some people probably would. I'm okay with Westerns. They're not exactly, like, my top choice. Just because she's kind of one of my 2 maxed out people. Oh, wait. Undo. Wait, no, yeah, I'm okay. I need to unhook. That's what I gotta do. Yeah. But no, my favorite killer when they can kill you is Scream or Ghostface. Just because he takes a selfie. That one's still my favorite. I feel like we're going to be getting an Android versus iPhone fight going on, maybe? I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. That way then it doesn't go off and distract me. He doesn't have an iPhone. Okay, that actually works. In my head, all I got was a song with the "That's what you get when you let your heart break," and it actually works with what Retro said. Of "That's what you get for getting an iPhone." It actually works. And yes, my brain is weird. Okay, and Retro wants me to sing. Any particular song? Hopefully one that I know since this match is about to start. The Forsaken Boneyard. I don't know where I am at all. I also can't really hear it, so. Oh, cool. I can do it after the match. Okay. Oh. 'Tis the nurse. And just because Retro and I have watched some of the Animaniacs. Hello, nurse. She's got that perk. I'm gonna have to walk away from that gen. Oh, down to the basement. Oh. Please don't see me. Okay. I see where I can go upstairs, but I don't know where I can go downstairs. Found it! Sorry, dude. I didn't know where it was. And there's another one on the hook. Were you seriously trying to get him unhooked with the killer right there? Well, she's closer. Hey, I was like, do you want me to heal you? Or no? Although she is coming this way. Maybe the nurse will think that it was just him. Because she's definitely not going after me. Yeah, the killer's got that perk that when she downs somebody, it blows up any generator that has any progress to it. Oh my gosh, those two. I don't think we're escaping this one. Alright, just hold on, dude. Except she's coming this way. So... Alright, y'all can keep having fun. I'm going elsewhere. I'm the only one that has not been hooked. But I think I got all of my safe unhooks done. Oh, there goes Tattooed Saviors. Let's see how far I can get this generator before she starts coming this way. Ah! Well, she finally found me. And I somehow got away. Okay. But he did not. Yep. I made noise. Well, Kimiko's going away. I feel like I should just start searching for the hatch. It's like, did he just give up? The way he's running, I think he's being chased. Yep. Well, she found it. Hey, my friend Harry's on. Please don't see me in the corner. Although she can just teleport back and forth. Yep, here she comes. Come on. Run! Woo! And I feel like I need to catch up on the chat, guys. I'm sorry. This is definitely a game that you can't really look away. Alright, let's see. Okay, I gotta laugh at Retro's Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Throat slash. I don't know if I would say that I'm really that good at it, but I did used to play this on a daily basis. I don't play it daily anymore, but I did have a little bit of an addiction. But that kind of stopped after Trickster, because life kind of stopped me from being able to play as much. Yep. Okay, I'm pretty much caught up, but yes, I am playing on Xbox, but that... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to sing. I was trying to figure out what else I was needing to do, but yes. Song. 2 consecutive skill checks. I'll do that one. It's always whenever somebody's like, hey, do a song. That's when I can't think of a song. We're just gonna go to my YouTube and see what we got. I haven't done this one in quite a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and say sorry in case if I mess it up. Let's see. Game is this one, I believe. Alright, there we go. Muting of the game so then you guys can hear the song. I'm an angel with a shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Angel with a shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Get out your guns, battle's begun. Are you a saint or a sinner? If love's a fight, then I shall die with my heart on a trigger. They say before you start a war, you better know what you're fighting for. Well, baby, you are all that I adore. If love is what you need, a soldier I will be. I'm an angel with a shotgun, fighting till the war's won. I don't care if heaven won't take me back. I'll throw away my faith, babe, just to keep you safe. Don't you know you're everything I have? And I wanna live, not just survive. Tonight, and time to win. You've got to sin. Don't mean I'm not a believer. Major Tom will sing along. Yeah, they still say I'm a dreamer. They say before you start a war, you better know what you're fighting for. Well, baby, you are all that I adore. If love is what you need, a soldier I will be. I'm an angel with a shotgun, fighting till the war's won. I don't care if heaven won't take me back. I'll throw away my faith, babe, just to keep you safe. Don't you know you're everything I have? And I wanna live, not just survive. Tonight, oh, 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 shotgun, fighting till the war's won. I don't care if heaven won't take me back. I'm an angel with a shotgun, fighting till the war's won. I don't care if heaven won't take me back. I'll throw away my faith, babe, just to keep you safe. Don't you know you're everything I have? And I wanna live, not just survive. And I'm gonna hide, hide, hide my wings tonight. Before you start a war, you better know what you're fighting for. Well, baby, you are all that I adore. If love is what you need, a soldier I will be.
Do you own your...
Nope. It's like, now you can stop with the ads. I'm going back to my stream. But yeah, I have not listened to that song in forever. Yeah, you have so many more points than I do. And I think now my voice is warmed up. I should have tried to warm up my voice a little bit before doing that. Because I can feel my voice crack every now and then. But I think Retro wants to do a duet. He's been in the room the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm here. Well, you do Dead by Daylight, and it's kind of your thing. I wasn't going to intrude.
But if you want to cash in, since it's my stream.
I also do, very different sing style than you do. You know, I'm not gonna do Avenged Sevenfold, so I'll redeem it there. There, it's officially redeemed. It took 300 of my 88.9 thousand points that I've accumulated and never use.
But you might need to start using some of those. Get yourself down to my 62,000.
Although I say that, but I don't know what song off the top of my head. There's a couple I can think of.
Pick one that we sing a lot in the car.
Yeah. Let me see here. Give me. I tell you what. Why don't you play another round, and I'll have that figured out, and I'm gonna get something to drink for myself in the meantime, so that I can possibly do it.
Hey, you are the one that picked it.
I know.
I want to start with somebody else. Although sometimes that does not go well. I'm still off of months ago when I played this that it took forever to get into a match. And so I'm pleasantly surprised coming back that so far, knock on wood, that I've been able to get into matches fairly quickly. And thank you, Legend. I know that was very delayed. I'm sorry. I am definitely one where my brain can be scatterbrained sometimes. Just waiting on the 3.
Make sure you turn the game volume back on.
I did.
Okay. What's up, party people? Cam!
Nope, Ambrose.
Oh, Ambrose! I saw GNN, and I'm used to seeing GNN with Cams. Hey, Ambrose! What's up, buddy?
So far, I've escaped. I'm probably gonna die on this one.
Yep. And if you're just now tuning in, you just missed Wolf singing.
He got a drink so that we can do the duet that he cashed in for.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. I almost feel like I should go in the other room and do a song by myself just to warm up. You just got off work. Awesome.
Loading, loading, loading. Load. That's just how I am sometimes when I'm like, I want to play. Dad joke.
Dad joke.
Dad joke.
The ultimate dad joke book. Turning to a random page.
Oh, we're back at this one. Oh wow, we all started together. Granted, that was my doing.
Why do golfers always have an extra pair of pants? In case they get a hole in one. Ah! Thank you for redeeming Dad Joke. CS Legend. We've also added...
Nope! There I go.
I think we put it for 100. Or you put it for 100. Random trivia. Things they don't teach you in school.
Oh wow, we're all gonna die.
It's the end of the world as you know it.
Pretty much. Like, all 3 of us are here, and he has this move that he just has to hit you once and you're down. I hate that move.
Oh, that's lame.
Or he let one of them... Yeah. Does that count for my 2 skill checks in a row? I hope it does. Oh, he's going back for the other down person. And now they're both cornered over there. Yep.
But do you feel fine? I don't know. Kind of had a meat hook through the chest. I'm curious what level of field first aid is being performed to make you mobile. I'm just saying, with speaking as somebody with little experience, I'm impressed. Kind of like Friday the 13th of the Predator game. One person hunts all of you. Yes. So this is it's an MMO, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So you choose when you log in if you're going to be the killer or if you're going to be a survivor. And then it pairs you you choose who your characters are going to be, and then it pairs you with people and then drops you into a random map with a random killer and random other survivors, and you have to get out, basically. And I've lost track of how many killers they've added.
Yeah, there's so many.
I wrote it. Okay, so when the Joker killer,
The Trickster.
and then the Trickster, when that one came out, I wrote an article for Geek News Now on it. That's the last I've kept up with it. And that was like a year and a half ago. Slightly different, same concept. Yeah, I think Friday the 13th and Predator. I don't know. I couldn't tell you which one came first because these are not. This is like Wolf's thing, not my thing. So, I'm just here for.
Oh!
I'm here for moral support and.
Of course, I just run right in front of him. But yeah, that move, it's just a single hit down, which is way too overpowered. That's how you can get multiple people down if they're too close.
Because he does like a sweeping motion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I think he speeds up too. Thank you.
Oh, that was close.
Not really. I still had time.
Do you get a gun? No. You have no means of fighting back. You are sans weapons. You can get a flashlight.
Your only weapon is the flashlight.
Yeah, but even then, it's a flashlight.
Yeah, all that the flashlight will do is if you hit it right, that the killer will be blinded.
No, you're dropped in to the arena more or less powerless. Mm-hmm. And you have to start up generators to activate the ability to open it. You're running around like a cop in London. That was one of my favorite Robin Williams bits. If you're in London and you commit a crime, it's stop. Or else they stop again. You get the pallets. Yeah, so there are pallets and physical objects that you can knock over as you're running if you're being chased. That will be, like you see these pallets that she's passing. You can knock those over if you're being chased, and then the killer has to find a way to go around or something. There's also this weird monster creature thing that you get sacrificed to.
The entity.
The entity. If you fail to get off the hook.
Mm-hmm. Which, if I get hooked one more time, I'm auto-sacrificed. Because you get hooked twice, and then the third time. Or sometimes you can get hooked once and go into the second stage. I really don't want to go. Because I know I'm gonna die. Because we haven't gotten any of the 5 generators.
There's also no chat between you and the other players unless you are
In a party before
in a
you
party,
start.
right, where you can actually literally talk to them. There's no in-game chat to communicate with other players who's doing what. So you kind of have to rely on the others to know what they're doing and to pull their weight, or you're screwed. You've never heard of this game. Really? So this is on, what is this on? Xbox, PC, I don't know if it's on, what else it's on. It does have
PlayStation.
It has crossplay, I believe, as well. Yeah, I guess it is on PS4. But yeah, it's, and every,
Oh, he saw me.
I don't know, a couple times a year they'll release new survivors to play as and new killers.
Hi.
And then sometimes
Stop. You're about to watch me die.
they get franchise rights to killers, like
Well, they've got
Ghostface
Freddy.
and Freddy. And then there's others
They
that
got
are,
Pyramid Head.
they're actually adding a new feature that will show what everyone is doing next to their names.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly Leatherface. There are some where it's like, okay, you can tell that there's some, we're skirting the lines of intellectual property. Like, the Trickster looks like a newer version of the Joker. And he throws playing cards with deadly accuracy.
Well, no, it's actual daggers.
Is it daggers? I thought it was playing cards.
No, it's daggers.
It's daggers? But yeah, he's very much like if Heath Ledger's Joker and Leto's Joker merged and were Asian. They used to have the Demogorgon. Yep.
Yeah, I still have that one because I purchased it. I was like, nope, I want it.
I didn't know they lost the rights. So I remember when the Demogorgon got added. This is one of those games that Wolf has found herself playing for hours on end.
Like I said, I used to play this daily.
And then tomorrow night I'm doing more Mass Effect 3. Still debating on if I'm going to do Andromeda or not. I don't feel like as many people are doing Andromeda. That's how you are with Sniper Elite. Sniper Elite's a good game. I have played it. I don't play it a lot, but I have played it.
Like, I just don't want to be out in the open anymore.
I used to have more time for, like, casual gaming. Now all of my gaming that I do is pretty much what I do on stream, or if I'm, like, can't sleep and laying in bed on my Switch. And then we're doing Mario Kart 8 Saturday.
Yep,
So,
so if anybody wants to join in on
Anybody
that,
wants in on Mario Kart 8, our Discord link comes up every, 5 minutes in the chat?
yeah.
There, hey, speak of the devil. Join our Discord. We are going to do Mario Kart. I have the expansion packs, so they've got. If you haven't followed what they do with that, if you have the expansion packs as they release it, there's new cups that get added every couple months. So they've got 4 new cups that have been added. On top of, actually, it might be 8 cups now. You only own it for Wii U. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no Switch Wii U crossplay. That would be cool if there was. But please, if nothing else, tune in. Because we're going to play some of the newer stages. There's only one stage I'll stay away from for you. Because Wolf has photosensitive issues. Things get too flashy flash, it causes problems. And there's one new track they came out with that is like you're inside of a pinball machine, and it's actually really fun to play. And if the room was fully lit, you'd probably be fine. but if you were to play it in a dark room, it flashes too much like you're inside of a pinball machine. It's like Wario's pinball machine or something. It's kind of fun. It's a good time.
I'm wondering if he's over there since she went hiding into a locker.
We got 2 hooked.
Yeah, everybody's double hooked. And he found her in a locker.
You'll eventually buy it for Switch. That was...
I promise you, it will not go down in price.
Never. No. Especially since they have, like, the DLC stuff for it. The other thing, too, is,
Oh, she got away.
So, like, the reason I bought it, is because, well, you were living in Texas. We were long distance dating for what, 7 months ish? Like pseudo dating, not dating, long distance best friends before she moved 1,100 miles to Florida.
Whew, I almost missed that one.
And so it's a typical Nintendo game, yeah, basically. And that was, like, the game that you and I would play together on our Switches. And you would always beat me. I let her win.
No. I think right now he's just doing...
He's just toying with you at the moment. But I had been on the fence about getting it.
Dang it. Why do you hate me? You let everybody else get away?
You're excited for Pikmin 4. Hey, CS Legend joined our Discord. Thanks. Hi, CS Legend. And it is a Discord we are reviving. We both had some health issues that we were out of the streaming game for like a month and a half. Our Discord was like quiet. So we are trying to revive our Discord. So please bear with us, contribute, communicate. I promise we're there. We're talking. We're active. We have another cooking show going live tomorrow at noon.
Episode.
Another episode, yeah, going live tomorrow at noon with Wolf's Tavern, where we cook and bake, make easy recipes. We're getting there, slowly but surely. And thank you for the follow, my friend.
I wonder if this killer is letting us get all the generators.
I mean, does it benefit him to do that?
No.
Because he is kind of drawing this
Although
out.
you do get more points for the, I can't even fully remember what it's called, but like the meltdown. So after you get all the generators and you get that countdown, that your points are higher than normal.
Or he could be going for some completionist stuff on his end. You know, hook so many people or whatever.
Huh?
And he's just doing, getting achievements. You and your wife made chicken pot pie with Pillsbury biscuits as the topper once. Sounds pretty good. Tomorrow's episode is cottage pie, which is shepherd's pie, but shepherd's pie is traditionally made with lamb or veal. And if it's not made with lamb or veal, it's called a cottage pie. So this is made with beef. Disney Geek did a chicken pot pie with a crescent roll topping. That would be really good. Nice and flaky. The cottage pie that I make feeds our family of 5
For a few days.
double servings and then some.
Ah! He came from the direction I did not think he would.
I have literally made the cottage pie for myself and eaten on it, like portioned it out and ate it for lunch and dinner for like 5 days. Just to see like how far like it would go.
Yeah.
It goes. It sits real heavy because I mean the original concept behind it was, you know, farmers had to feed their families, right? And they used whatever vegetables and stuff that they had, and they put it into a stew. And then to make it heavy, there's a layer of mashed potatoes on top. So if you saw the episode last week of the garlic mashed potatoes, we actually used the garlic mashed potato recipe from last week as the topping for the cottage pie for this week.
Yep.
Yeah, it drives crazy when they call it a shepherd's pie here and you get a bowl of ground beef. For no shepherd's pie and cottage pie. Well, truth be told, I'm Scottish, so I'd better know the difference between the two. At least there was a time I drank like a Scotsman. I am Scot-Irish. And, it's,
Oh, come on.
Oh! Go!
No.
Now he's just toying with you. Oh, he's being nice. He was being nice. Yeah, and I'm Scot-Irish. And I'm technically, let's see, I would be an 8th Cherokee. And the rest of me is pretty much all Scot-Irish.
I chose a mutt.
Alright. So, so I redeemed for us to do a duet, because I have...
Quite a while ago.
Yeah. Well, before that, that match went, because he was being nice, that match went really long. I have 88...
I wonder what he had against that one person he did kill.
I have 88.7 thousand points that I need to spend.
Well, you've already cashed in.
So I cashed in some of them so that we could do a duet because I've got points to burn through.
One pink glyph.
Legend wants to know if you want to survive together.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
So, yeah, get loaded up, and, I guess, how would we do that? Send the info through Discord so we can add you?
Yeah, and then...
Yeah, message in Discord your gamer tag so that we can add you. Or add... Yeah, so we can add you.
Well, they can send me the friend request, and I accept it, and go from there.
Yeah, we'll put your gamer tag in the chat then, so that they can send you a friend request on Xbox.
It's the same as my one in
Discord?
At least I think so.
Throw it in the chat anyway, just in case.
Okay.
Because your webcam is covering it on the screen for where it would appear for them.
Well,
That's
they
why I was
can
gonna say
see the chat.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so I was thinking because we do this most Greatest Showman, but I was gonna let you pick Million Dreams or Rewrite the Stars. Where are you feeling up for?
Million Dreams.
Million Dreams. Okay. All right. So here we goes. I turned
the game off.
Okay.
Yep. Now you gotta get the song going. And we'll get flagged for this.
Already are because of the one you did.
Mm-hmm. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me. that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compiled, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call me crazy. Run away to the world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, to say that you'll bring me along to the world you see. To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make. Yeah, I should have warmed up because I went flat as hell on that last one.
Yeah, you gotta turn your
I
volume
have to turn
back
my
down.
volume back down now. Yeah, I should have warmed. I should have gone in the other room and warmed up. All right, so CS
Legend.
Legend.
Let's see. Hello. Not too sure if this is gonna work through it or not.
No idea.
We're in a party. Because we were in it, but then it didn't want that. Meep. Oh goodness. I have so many friends. I got too many.
Yeah, see, it's not even showing us he's online right now.
Uh... I'm gonna do like a little bit of leveling up on one of my other characters, though. Let's see. What character do you think I should try leveling up?
I have no idea. Your weakest. I don't know. One you've never played before. Pick one you know nothing about.
That would be one of these guys.
Johnny Vasquez.
Jonah.
Jonah. Jonah is a mathematical mastermind.
This is
Oh,
one.
he says he's online now.
Alright.
Oh, because that's, discreet what he's wearing. It's not showing you online, my friend.
It's not showing at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I sent you a friend request, but I don't know if you accepted it or not. Sometimes that can... Yeah, I always find that one funny. Their gamer tag. Well, hey there. Yay.
We had a neighbor where you lived last. His Wi-Fi name was Gay Porn and Virus Network, and I thought that was just amazing. Especially some of our more conservative friends, when they would come over, they'd go to get on our Wi-Fi, and of course it was an apartment building, and so it popped right up. There was like yours.
I don't understand.
And then Gay Porn and Virus Network, and I was like, that's epic.
So we might not be able to do the party.
We can invite. He's in the lobby.
Yeah, but it's not giving me the...
Does he need to get out of the lobby?
He shouldn't have to.
Oh, there it is. Because he was in the lobby. He was in the thing waiting for a game.
Yeah.
That's why. So you've been sent the invite.
Might not be able to talk to each other. Yeah, I've never played as this guy before. So...
I love how discreet both of you are as survivors, trying to hide.
Hey, I'm just leveling this guy up.
And of course, I look at both of them and I go, speaking of gay porn and virus. He can hear you on headset.
Yeah, but I can't hear you through mine. If you're talking. Like, I've got gameplay, so it should be giving me the party volume.
That's always been an issue. We've had that issue before. It's like a normal McDonald's. Speaking of gay porn and viruses, I love Norm Macdonald.
I have over 1.5 million blood points. I can just do this. It's fine.
So you're just gonna max him out.
I can't max him out, but I can at least get him up to 10 before the entity starts fighting me on what I can get.
While you do that, I am going to get something and then make a shameless plug.
And it might be a little more entertaining for people if they could hear the game volume on stream as well. So now we're just waiting on the killer. Mm.
So, scooch up a smidge. We'll get you set up, and next we'll coordinate it next time. We'll do the Discord gaming chat.
Yeah.
Because then you could hear her, she could hear you, we'd all hear everybody, and it would work. So we have started a custom 3D print and paint service where we will 3D print your D&D and or other miniatures compatible with gaming of your choice and or other items, and we will custom paint them to your liking. So this was one we did for a client. It is a shiny Mew. He is 1 inch tall. Well, the Mew is. His tail's a little taller, but the Mew itself is 1 inch tall on a 1 inch base, and it's adorable, and it's cute, and it took me like 3 hours. And then the same client ordered the 8 inch variation of it. This was
Several hours.
19 hours to print, another 3 hours of sanding, filling, and then another hour or so of painting. So yeah, I've got like 24 hours invested in this beast. But I'm so happy with how it came out. I test printed a 4 inch variant of the Mew while I was getting some settings worked out. I haven't painted him. So that's what he looked like when he came off the printer. Still kind of rough and not sanded down, but yeah. And then of course we do D&D miniatures and D&D compatible miniatures, Pokemon miniatures, and kind of general cosplay stuff.
Pocket monster.
Pocket monsters. Here's one of mine.
I am the obsession.
And if anybody happens to be a Power Ranger fan, I do Power Morphers.
Okay, you're blocking my screen.
So yeah, there you go. Shameless plug over. Messages for pricing and details.
I was like, I get that we're trying to do that.
No, it was bad timing on my part. But yeah, I have I think not exaggeration, no exaggeration at all. Legitimately over 30,000 STL 3D model files, and growing. We have sets like for those of you who play tabletop games. We have the entire monster manual, Xanathar's Guide to Everything. We have some Pathfinder stuff. We have everything that's in the player handbook. We have a bunch more.
That is my not happy with guy.
Oh, the
Wesker.
What is he?
I believe that was Wesker.
Wesker. That Wesky Wabbit. That would be hilarious if he just, like, his power was to turn into, like, Bugs Bunny and just be evil. That would be hilarious. Yeah, and we also now have set pieces.
Oh, Legion. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't like Legion either.
One of the projects that we're going to be working on and we're going to have to sell is not geek related, but it's going to be a large lighthouse that's going to light up, and it's going to look really cool.
That one I messed up.
So for...
Ah! Ah.
Run!
Yep. That's what I'm working on. I hate that they can hit you as you're jumping. After watching Paw Patrol all day, this is really nice.
Paw Patrol, be there on the double.
You can tell that we've got kids.
No job is too big, no pup is too small. We should play the Paw Patrol video games. Ambrose will...
those. If I thought that Dead by Daylight had long loading, the Paw Patrol games are super long in their loading screens.
Except you've actually 100% completionist done one of them, if not both.
One.
You've done one?
Because that's just me. I have to.
See, I have a theory on Paw Patrol.
Here's my theory. The dogs are top secret government experiments. And Adventure Island is, it's kind of like the Truman Show. It's an isolated environment. Rubble's your homeboy. I didn't like either candidate for governor in Maryland, so I literally wrote in Rubble from Pop. That's awesome! That reminds me, I forget which state it was, but one time there was a state where a dead guy, I think this might have been Virginia, a dead guy won because nobody liked the candidates, and so word got out and they all wrote in the same dead person. Mickey Mouse has won some elections. Yeah, so here's my theory on Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is that they're all secret government experiments because only the dogs can talk, cats cannot. No other animal on Adventure Island can speak, only the dogs. They can operate advanced heavy machinery and complete complex tasks, all while believing they are saving the day on Adventure Island, which I think is more like the Truman Show. It's a secret government standalone facility where they can be observed. Mayor Humdinger, the evil mayor, Mayor Humdinger's always causes major catastrophes. Like in any other civilization, it'd be life in prison, and yet he's always let off with a slap on the wrist and, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for the Paw Patrol kind of thing, and then he just goes on about his day, right? He is a terrorist. He orchestrates massive destruction. Sometimes accidentally, sometimes on purpose. I don't know which is worse. But he always is just let off. So that is my theory. That is my theory, that the Paw Patrol is part of a secret government organization, and...
he saw me go there.
And on top of that, they believe, just like the Truman Show, they believe that what they are doing is genuine, real, and actually saving lives, but at no point was anybody in any real danger. And Ryder is their handler, their government handler, who trains them and develops the technology. He's just kind of a kid wunderkind, who can just kind of come up with the tech and make sure they know how to use it. Yeah, Tony Stark's a legitimate kid. That's what I'm saying. See, he's just... So, that's my prevailing theory on Paw Patrol. I have theories about most kid shows. Ambrose understands, anybody who has children understands. You're forced to sit and watch enough of them as an adult, especially if you're cynical. You develop some pretty messed up theories. For example, I think Doc McStuffins is in a coma. That is my theory. Doc McStuffins is in a coma. If you don't know who Doc McStuffins...
leave me alone, dude.
If you don't know who Doc McStuffins is a little girl. Her mother is a doctor. Father is a stay-at-home dad. She wants to be a doctor, like her mom, and so she is a doctor for toys. But she has the ability to make the toys come to life, so she can talk to them and find out what their problems are. And when they do song numbers, even though they're totally impromptu, all of the toys magically have the same song, almost as if it's all in her head. Not to mention that there is a scene where she goes to her mother's work and meets the charge nurse at the hospital her mother works at, and it's the same voice, intentionally, as her charge nurse, Hallie Hippo. So I'm convinced not Dora. I have another one on Dora. Don't even get me started there. That one's a little less politically correct and probably not safe for stream. But Doc, close enough a name. Doc is in a coma. She's in the hospital. She hears all these things around her. She hears these diagnoses. She hears people talking, but because she's in a coma, she can't communicate it back. So we're seen inside the mind of a child in a coma in a hospital where her mom is the doctor. And that's why everything works. And that's why she can always save the toys. It's why everything happens at her house. Everything happens in her playhouse, which is always stocked for whatever the toys need, like a hospital. So that's my prevailing theory on Doc McStuffins. Now, there was an episode where she went to the White House, and Michelle Obama was actually on the episode, and it was kind of a... Look, I don't care how you feel politically. It was kind of a... I'm Michelle Obama masturbation session. That's what we're going to call it. Okay, it was a little self-serving and kind of pointless, because she was active First Lady at the time, but she could find time to... away from everything important she needed to be doing to be on a children's television program that literally didn't even promote her own agenda. So it was kind of weird. Kind of felt like I don't trust any politician, so don't even get on me about left-wing, right-wing. Politics. Poly meaning many, ticks meaning blood-sucking little creatures. Do the math. So... aside from that episode, it almost never takes place anywhere outside of her backyard, her house, her bedroom, or the little toy house that she has in her backyard that's her hospital for the toys. That is my theory. Also further pushed by the imagination my children have and how I have watched my own children insert the personalities of those around them into the toys they're playing with.
Yeah. I always jump at that.
Yeah, I at one point my kids were on such a kick, I probably watched the entire series on rerun, beginning to end, a few times over the last almost 7 years.
You're gonna put me on the hook. You let everybody else go. Well, Legend, you're proving to be better at this than I am so far than all of us.
He's the sleeper player. He just comes in out of nowhere and is suddenly like the quiet guy that, you know, is suddenly amazing at everything. Anyway, I should probably stop talking before I get us like banned on Twitch or something.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I have also had about 4 hours of sleep in 4 days, so...
So he's kind of lost a lot of his
my
filter.
filter is about as gone as when they gave me morphine at the hospital. I was kind of terrible. I'm not gonna lie. My I am heavily filtered all the time. Mickey Mouse Club Funhouse always kind of puts me on notice. Goofy really likes back in like gosh. Oh boy. Let's go, Goofy. Gosh, Mickey. Where are you gonna put that?
I guess I jinxed Legend.
Okay, so for those of you who don't live in Florida, in 2017 they shut down the dog tracks, which were Greyhound tracks. Major betting, major money for the state of Florida. And there's a law in Florida that you cannot have a standalone casino. You can have riverboats because they are on a body of water, not attached to land, technically. And you can have electronic gambling places, and they call them very openly arcades. So if you're in Florida and you see arcades, it's not the arcades we grew up with where you go and you throw a couple quarters in and you play X-Men. No, they're slot machines. Live gambling is not legal in the state of Florida at a standalone facility. However, when they shut down the Greyhound tracks, that was the closest you had to live betting. and there were 7 Greyhound tracks in the state of Florida. All shut down. Now, I'm not. This is not a thing about how you feel about that one way or the other. I felt like.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say to Legend, try to find an exit if you can, in a way to heal.
I think Disney should have capitalized on this and lobbied the state.
I did not do that, she did.
Lobby the state to allow a Disney-themed casino. All right, mom and dad go to Disney World. They spend all this money on all their kids, and and what do they get? They get dragged around the parks by their kids all day for days on end, right? They should at least have a chance to earn some of that money back. Okay, all right. So I want a Disneyland casino and hotel, right? You can put it right on the strip.
Oh, of course, they're both like right next to each other.
And I want Disney characters as the dealers. Right? So Goofy at the craps table, Donald Duck on like as the bartender. I want Donald Duck as the bartender. All right? And I want Mickey Mouse dealing like poker. I want live betting.
Ah! Okay, you're distracting like crazy.
I am.
Yes, you.
Okay, I will stop. I'll stop. I'll go back to sitting in my corner.
This is why I wasn't going to be on your stream originally.
Because you're talking loud enough I couldn't hear the heartbeat.
Oh, I wasn't even considering that. I apologize. I'm just a horrible, inconsiderate man.
Save yourself, Legend. Because I'm not going to get out.
Run! Oh, you got sacrificed. That's probably my fault. My bad.
No, that's Legion.
Moon Knight would be way
It's
cooler.
fun when you get closer to Easter, because then everybody who plays Legion puts their Legion into this Easter bunny costume, and so then you're just being chased by this demented bunny with a knife.
That's terrifying.
Everybody does that. If it's close to Easter, pretty much everybody that plays Legion does that.
Moon Knight would be way cooler, though. I want Moon Knight and Deadpool as killers.
Just so that Ambrose can see, and so everybody else who's never played this game can see. I'm gonna back out of Survivor because I'm gonna have to end my stream after this. I'm still trying to recover from my hospital stay, and I can feel it coming up to kick me a little bit. So I'm getting that set up for my next time. But I do want to say thank you to Legend. Thank you so much for jumping in, playing. I will definitely try to coordinate better in the future so that we can actually talk. But... Oh, you survived. Good job. Alright, so just to be able to show some of the different killers. Of course, you've got Ghostface. So this one's Legion. That's the one that was just chasing me. So these were the originals. You had the Trapper, which he, of course... Yes, play again, Legend. So, Trapper, of course, puts down bear traps. If you step in it, you get stuck, and he knows exactly where you are. Then you have the Wraith. He can be invisible, and then whenever... But he can't hit you when he's invisible. But he has this bell that he rings in order to become visible again, and then he can hit you. Let's see. Hillbilly. He's a chainsaw and a big old mallet. But if he's got his chainsaw, if he revs that up, he does a mad straight dash. So he can easily go from one end of the map to the other as long as he doesn't run into anything. You have the nurse. She can teleport. Not very long distances, but she can still teleport. And the doctor, he's one that will do like electrotherapy, shooting out electricity into the ground, and that if you get caught in it, you scream and you slowly become mad. So as you become mad, your character will just randomly scream out and giving away your position. And so then you have the hag as well. She's a witch. She can put little star marks on the ground, and then she can teleport to a star mark. If a survivor walks over it or runs over it, it lets her know that somebody's there. Huntress, I actually like the Huntress a little bit. She will hum, and you'll hear her humming before any heartbeat or anything like that. But she likes hatchets. She'll throw hatchets at you. Cannibal, you guys saw him earlier. And then you have the plague that vomits on you. And in order for you to become infected, and then you have to try to find these little fountains that are around the map in order to cleanse yourself, but it also lets her know where you are when you do that. Ghostface, he can pretty much put himself into a stealth mode, so you could still see him, but there's no heartbeat. So he can sneak up on you. I purchased the Demogorgon before they lost the rights, and so he can make his portals in the ground and go from one portal to another. Let's see. Then you got Pyramid Head, which they call the Executioner. He whacks you with a big old giant sword, basically. The twins. I remember when the twins came out, it was annoying. So, you as the killer, you actually do play as both of them. But the big sister is the one that can really knock you down, but the baby brother, I guess you could say it, can run super fast and jumps on your back, and you have to try to get him off and smash him, because once he's on you, then the person playing both killers can go back into the big twin and know exactly where you are. Trickster, that's the one we were talking about. He's got the darts that he just throws at you. Or not darts, blades, knives, sorry. As you can see, ranged killer, able to quickly unleash a flurry of blades. Nemesis. Yeah. Using tentacles, he can pretty much mark you. Infect you is what they call it. With the virus for becoming zombies. And there's actually zombies that do roam around the map. Pinhead just got added a few months back. So many people were angry. He was too OP when he first came out. And of course, people who love to be killers, they loved it. And the artist, I haven't played as her yet. Yeah, so she can launch crows across the map to reveal and attack survivors. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who this girl is from. And yes, TVs do show up on the map.
Nice.
And then you have the Knight, who is... I don't have him, and I haven't faced him. So the Knight is a strategic killer, able to send his faithful guards to hunt for survivors and damage objects on the battlefield. His personal perks, nowhere to hide. Okay. Yeah, so causing survivors to scream out in fear, that's going to give away your position. So, and I mean, they've got all sorts of others. You've got the Shape, the Nightmare. There's your Mastermind, Wesker. The Dredge is new to me. Blight, he's annoying. because he just shoots himself up and then he can just rage and take off running. Deathslinger, he's also annoying. He has like a shotgun or rifle that will shoot out pretty much a hook attached to a chain, and he can reel you in. And if he reels you in, he knocks you down and can pick you up and take you to a hook. The pig, everybody's favorite little horror accomplice. Clown, he's a drunken clown. He's literally drunk. And he throws bottles filled with kind of his own concoctions that if you get caught in the smoke that comes out from the bottle breaking, that you get disoriented and you scream and you slow down. Spirit, she can teleport all the way around. So she can go from one end of the map to the other, but you can tell when she's teleporting because there's a certain sound and she freezes. But she's also a little creepy to see because she literally is twitchy movement. And you have the Oni. He rages. If he hits you, you start dropping these little blood orbs, and he can chase you picking up these blood orbs. And once he gets that, that's when he can rage. And when he's raging, that's a one hit down. He's faster. And so there's a lot of different killers that you can face that all have different abilities. And so that's kind of cool seeing the ones that they've added that I haven't been able to play myself or go against. But so those are the killers that they have so far. I know they're probably going to add more as the game keeps going. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody who was popping in, watching, commenting, putting everything into the chat. I do appreciate it. And I know that Retro, he's out of camera shot. There you are. He's going to be back tomorrow with Mass Effect 3.
Yep.
He's going to be continuing that. And so, and then Saturday we'll be back with the Mario Kart.
Yep.
So again, thank you everybody, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.